Good morning and welcome to Alaska. You're watching Alaskan Outdoor Adventures. Today we've got a good one. We're with the whole family. We brought multiple Jeeps. We're up here camping in the one and only Denali National Park. We're going to take you along on the ride. We're going to take you where the locals go. Going out into the park before the season even starts. We get to drive almost the entire 42 miles. They say that there's some snow drifts and stuff. We may not be able to get that far, but we're going to go out and have a good time, eat some good food. We're going to take you back to camp, show you some camp food, and have a great time doing it. So let's go. Denali National Park and Preserve, spanning over 6 million acres of Alaskan wilderness, was established in 1917 as Mount McKinley National Park to protect wildlife from being overhunted. Originally inhabited by the Alaskan people, the park evolved from a small game reserve into a massive international biosphere. And today is actually one of the rare days where you can actually visibly see Denali. They claim that you only see about 10% of the year because of cloud coverage is so tall, and it's got its own climate around it that it's really hard to see some days. So I'm going to kind of show you guys and see what you think. See if I can zoom in a little bit on it because it's way out there. If not, I got some pictures where I got a little bit more zoom on them. I'll put it on the video. And there's all my girls. The 3 girls are back there. I have a daughter in Florida right now, and my other 3 daughters are in that Jeep following us on this whole adventure. Alright, so we're just kind of walking around here on this pier at the end of the road, and it's pretty nice. They also have the bus stop here. They have the green bus and the white buses that run most of the day during some time, drop people off. They have a narrated tour on them. Have these really crazy tall bathrooms that are like 30 feet tall. I'm not sure if the snow gets that deep or what, but pretty cool and very beautiful up there. We're up here on this trip today. My oldest daughter, Kiana, decided to bring her Jeep up and along. So we got both of our Jeeps up here in Denali National Park, and her Jeep's name is Clarabow. And I dare you guys to guess how she named it that, because I would have had no idea. Why did you name it Clarabow?
It's a Taylor Swift song.
Taylor Swift. Should have known it. But Kiana's my oldest, and she loves Jeeping ever since she was just a little tiny baby. She sat on my lap and drive my Jeeps and had a great time, and then she ended up buying her own. And she actually loves going out and exploring and doing little adventures with us all the time. I may not see her on camera very often, but she's there in the background. And she's got a hair kind of like mine, but a little bit newer, a lot nicer. And then, of course, my old Jeep, Big Booty Judy, we got it up here, and she's been doing good. All right, so we made it to the end of the road, mile 30 here in Denali National Park, and apparently it's shut down beyond that point due to a landslide that happened a few years ago called the Pretty Rocks landslide. But apparently they're making improvements. They got the road shut down for now. So this is all we got today, mile 30. In 1905, a gold rush birthed the settlement of Kantishna. A year later, naturalist Charles Sheldon visited the region and was appalled by all the unchecked big game hunting and all the mining in the area. He returned in 1907 with a local guide, Harry Karstens, to map out proposed boundaries, spending the next decade lobbying for the land's protection. His efforts paid off. President Wilson signed the legislation creating the park in February 1917. Right inside the Denali Visitor Center. Pretty awesome. Architecture of the building is pretty rustic and log cabin like structure. It's pretty awesome. Big, huge building with pretty great view.
Please, Miss G. Yes.
See? Kirby, face.
Touch what? What is it?
It's Griffin. God, squish this one too.
What is
So
it?
touch it.
Grizzly.
This is Scott during summer. You gotta squish it.
You gotta squish him.
This one, there's a spider in there.
Are you supposed to squish him?
I don't know.
Pretty cool little visitor center. Big old moose.
날 지금 다니기보 그
Big window wall, about 30 feet tall. You guys go over here? No, I'm supposed to take the elevator.
You see that?
All right, come on. Have you guys been over here?
Yeah. Tokido ito.
A lot of cool Alaskan history. Yep. Only national park in America with its own dog sled team, too. Yeah, they have them for search and rescue and other things. Yeah, they actually have a whole dog sled team just for that.
Yeah, that one. Dog guys running on Sunday. That's so fat. I say you need a lot more exercise. Dude, it was like,
This is winter blubber.
Did you go that way, Dad?
You guys want a house like this? A living?
You did come your last place down?
No.
Always good to remember bear safety, especially this time of the year. Huh, Kiana?
Y'all look like
Well, we made it back from Denali Park. We're actually just getting ready to eat dinner. We got the trailer mostly set up. I did not get to show you that because we got in around 1:30 in the morning. But it's mostly set up. I didn't set up my canopies or anything like that yet. We got the changing room and everything. We sleep inside. We call it the bear box because you lock it up at night and hopefully a bear can't get into it. But we are cooking dinner. We got the BioLite down here cooking what we call tinfoil dinners or hobo dinners, whatever people call them. Basically like a whole bunch of meat, garlic, I don't know, lots of good potatoes and sweet potatoes, onions and stuff like that in it. They cook perfect over a stove like that. And we've got our little wood stove over here keeping everybody warm because it's actually not that warm today. They're kind of windy and the wind is pretty chilly, but pretty awesome little campsite we were in here at Denali National Park. Great amenities, great bathrooms, but we were just having a good time. My trailer, we'll show you more tomorrow when we get it all packed up and it doesn't look so chaotic, but you can basically pack everything for adventures, including our kayak on top. We got a huge canopy that folds out with 3 walls that fold down so you can actually heat it up like a hot tent during the winter time, and then bike carriers and everything. I've got a whole solar system set up for it for charging devices, which is pretty important these days. And later on we're going to set up the projector and watch a movie, enjoy some good treats, some good food, and hopefully some good time. And of course Molly is our adventure dog. She's been with us for 13 years and she comes on almost every single adventure, and she's getting old. She's feeling it. She's still a great little dog though. All right, we're just getting packed up and ready to go. We didn't get to film too much last night because of the wind picked up to about 40, 50 miles an hour. So we did not get to set up the projector and watch a movie or anything because the wind was just awful. I mean, it was bad. So we just packed up the trailer this morning. We ate some burritos, breakfast burritos that we made over the fire that were pretty delicious. And our tinfoil dinners were pretty awesome last night. And we had a great time for the little bit of time we got to spend outdoors because the wind came in, and so we had to go pack up inside the trailer and stay warm. But we're gonna get headed now and get headed back home. Amazing might be the best word to describe today's adventure. In true Alaskan style, the weather had a theatrical part in our trip with rain, snow, wind, and freezing temperatures. It was amazing to see my daughters, who are now women, handle the extremes so easily and make a good experience out of it, along with great food, wonderful company, and beautiful scenery. It was simply said, amazing. If you enjoyed today's videos, like and subscribe. And remember, check more adventures out on Alaskan Outdoor Adventures. Until next time, we'll see you then.